Let's see what his starting out is. No. No way. He just did 13,000 with a bite. Alright. Kick. 38,000 with a kick. Oh my god. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us again for another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. Playing with the ARK Eternal mod on our Crystal Isles map. And today, we're going to talk about some of the new changes. Yep, changes that's been happening with the mods. As you can see, the Ghillie Suit has a color change. Before it was like a bright green. This is more of a dark green. Apparently they've done some different things to it, but it looks cool. Also, on ARK Eternal, the table has been changed and updated. So if you had the old table before the update, which just came down, you'd have to pick it up and possibly put it back down in order for it to work properly, or it may work right away. I mean, it did change the texture, but all my items were missing, so I had to pick it up, and my items were in a little sack that I was able to then pick up and then re-put back into the table itself. So, but if it's giving you problems crafting and all, just pick it up. Monolith said pick it up, put it back down. It should fix everything. So that's been changed. We discussed how Primal Fear was doing some things, messing with the basic stats of his dinos, and that we wanted to make sure that we had a couple of the extra Celestials just chilling, just in case it did mess up those dinos that we did tame. And this guy's cool. This guy's fine. It looks like he's 1098, which was his level. It looks like all of his stuff is still the same. But however, this guy is kind of screwed up. As you can see, he's down to level 1. So I want to say he's in the 600s. Looking at his stuff now, his melee is down to 500. He lost all of his levels. He can't regain any levels. And I took his saddle off, but he's basically poo now. He's useless. The Toxic Wreck was fine from Primal Fear. It looks really nice. That colors looks nice. But the Apex are Apex dinos. Like, we had this Apex Gator. It was a low level, but again, looking at him, he's at level 1 again. And then we had this Apex Deodon, and he's at level 1. So, and you can't pump levels into these guys. This guy I never leveled up at all, but he's broken. I can't add any levels, you know. The Celestial Wex, at first I thought because I had maxed them out, that was the reason why I couldn't pump levels, but then I came look at the Apex guys, and no, he's broken. So, looking at that, also, the Wyvern, last video with that one, I said I couldn't find a saddle, that there might not be a saddle. It turns out there is a saddle. So, if you go into crafting, I didn't see it last time, maybe I was just being derpy, but here it is, Celestial Wyvern Armor is what it's called. So, this is a Celestial Rex saddle. This is actually called armor. So that's the thing. So I crafted that for our Wyvern. Also, pull that out. I'm going to put this. I need to bring in another one of these guys. So he apparently increased the timers on these, he said, by a lot. I don't know if that's the case or not, but mine look about the same. Maybe it's on new drops. I don't know. But also, apparently the Fable, the Apex, the Celestial, and was it Demonic? I don't recall. So Fabled, it might just be Buffoon. Okay. Anyway, he added these in to the Ingrams. You have to learn them, but they cost 1 thatch, and a present for ruining your dinos by resetting their stats. Thanks for being understanding. So, we're going to go ahead and craft this one. It costs 1 thatch. I'm kind of curious what it does. or what it's about. I don't know if it's a way to summon in a new one, or if it's a way to fix the stats on the ones that are broken. But let's see what this is. Thanks for understanding. Kinda. So that's our regular. It's got a lot of time left on it, so I'm wondering if it's a way to summon in a dino. So we're going to let's grab Tommy, because the wyvern does huge torpor, but I don't want to kill anything in case we are summoning something in. So let's go ahead and go to the blank island and let's check this out and see what this is about here. Excuse me. Alright, so we're out here. And oh no, stay on Tommy. Let's bring up the present and let's hit E. Alright, so we summoned that guy in. Is he just ours? It looks like he might just be ours. And yeah, so he's ours. Okay. So it summoned in a 120 that is ours now. And we can level him up. So the presents apparently give you a dino. Okay. That's cool. Let's go ahead and do this, because he was only 120. I wonder if it's going to be like random, like it is when you summon in the ones that you get for killing, like the Celestial Rex. If it's just going to be, or the Celestial Wyvern, if it's just going to be random upon consumption. Because that guy was a 120, which is actually kind of close to what we had pre-taming on the last one, because it was like 100, I think, and then it tamed out at 149. But yeah, we only got one of these left, so let's get some prime real fast. Get some prime. What level is this guy? I didn't even see. So this guy is not telling me. Why not? Why won't you tell me that level? Oh, he's level 20? That's just poo. I'm not even gonna waste. I'm not even gonna waste taming him. Level 20. So yeah, it's definitely random. Let's just kill him. So the 120 was about 29 levels less than the last one we had, so it's not a big difference on that guy there. So okay, that's cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the base then, and we're gonna see what other dinos. Oh, I picked up my teleport too fast. What other dinos we can bring in, because I haven't seen a ton of the Fabled spawning on my server, and I haven't seen some of the demonics. I don't know if demonics is in there. Apexes we have, definitely. Let's see. Let's see what other dinos they have here. Crafting present. So this is Apex, 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 Buffoon, Monkey. Okay, Buffoon, Giganto, Apex, Demonic, Daedon, Demonic Equus, Ovis, and then some Fables. So we might make a few of these guys just to see, and we may make another T-Rex just to see if it's going to be random. And then we'll summon some of those guys in. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. A couple new things. One of the things I want to talk about too is the mod author for Eternal has added in for these guys can now equip saddles. And that was one of my biggest knock on these guys, is that they didn't have a saddle. So, but now they have a saddle. Now you can put an alpha saddle on them. Now he did say and state that He wasn't sure how long or if that is going to be permanent, but he didn't know how it was going to affect them as far as making them too OP. But for now, you can put saddles on them. So I think I've got one on all of them but this guy. But so I put a saddle on him. This guy, I think you can always use a saddle on this guy, the frost one. Man, he looks so cool. The textures and all. And then he's got one, and of course my regular Prime has one. And then I made the saddle for our Celestial here, and put one on him as well. So it starts off. This one started off at 250 armor, which is really high, and it's just a regular one. So I'll see about possibly upgrading that even more and see what we can get armor wise once we upgrade it. But it's going to take a lot of Fable blood. So we made another one of the Celestial Rex presents, and the first one was 120. This one came out at 240. So it definitely is random, as it is with the ones that you get when you kill the Celestials. That definitely is random. Let's see. Let's get some of these guys out the way. I will wind up leveling this guy now because we'll have to see what he does damage-wise. Let's just move him over here for now. And reason being, I have some more. Wait. Apparently you can ride him without a saddle? Yeah, you can. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. I thought you had to have a saddle on him. But anyway, so let's just move this guy out the way too. Get out the way for now. We definitely have to expand as far as Dino storage goes. We're getting really overcrowded. Okay, so I wanted to play around with some of these other guys. So I made a Fable Quetz because I had already made a saddle on accident when I was doing my alpha one. Ooh, he teamed out high too, 510. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's put this saddle on him. I have not seen a Fable Quetz on my server, so I mean, I know technically this is kind of cheaty, using the system to find dinos that instead I had to track them down and tame them, but I have not seen one of these guys on the server at all. So this is kind of awesome to be able to play around with this, and while it's up, I don't know how long it's going to be up, but how long he's going to have that to where you can get a present, since he wound up messing up all the originals on these guys. I mean, eventually I would think that he's going to take it out, due to the fact that you should have time to, if you tame something, you should be able to come in, get these dinos, and replace the ones that were broken that you had, and then he pull it out, because otherwise it would just be cheaty for anybody else who came in later on that didn't go through this. I did also make these guys here, the Equus. I made a Fabled Equus. Oh, wait, I want to put it there. Let's consume that. Oh, there we go. Ooh, 420. Nice. Okay. Stay there. He looks really nice. And then I made the Unicorn. Fabled Unicorn. Oh, again, being stupid. There we go. Aha. Level 90. I mean, I can't complain about the levels because I'm not taming these guys and leveling them up. But level 90. I want to say this guy can fly if we've got a saddle for him. Let's we'll have to make a saddle for all these guys and play around with them. Oh, I did the wyverns too. I want to show you those because those are awesome. Oh, I have not seen this guy at all, the demonic Obus. And he just looks amazing. I didn't realize he'd look like this, but he looks amazing. I've seen some regular ones, but I have not seen a demonic. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, there's a demonic Equus. Let's go ahead and consume that one. Come here, boy. There we go. Stop glitching. I wonder if stop following. There we go. I wonder if he flies too, out of curiosity. 210. Okay. Interesting. Let's aim this way since it seems to be wherever I'm aiming that these guys spawn at. Oh yeah, we have I think we have one. Or is that an Apex? No, that's the Apex one. Okay. Demonic one now. Wow, he just looks cool. I think we have an Alpha and we have an Apex. The Apex got screwed up, so we'll definitely spawn another Apex one. Holy crap, he's spawning at 900. Perfect. Holy crap. Okay. And then definitely random. All these levels are very random. I have not seen this guy anywhere on the server at all. And look at him. He is amazing looking. 150. I have not seen this guy anywhere. He's got chainsaws. He's got spikes on his shoulders. Do you have to have a saddle? Move closer to ride. Oh no, you don't have to have a saddle for this guy. Oh, look at that! You go right behind it, right behind his little shield. Okay. Oh, he throws you with the right click. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, what about C? No C, no X. So, left click is this, and then right click he throws you. So, what does he have? No, it doesn't show that he has weapons, he just has them in his hand. Okay, we'll have to play around with this guy a little bit. Oh, he is slow though. That's his sprint. His walking is almost faster than his sprint. That's weird. He looks cool though. Alright. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, we had the wyverns. So we have the Apex Poison wyvern. I want to see what these guys look like. Like, I want to see Boomin had a fire one. It doesn't look. No, you can ride without a saddle. Let's see. Oh man, that's his right click. His left click. He did 17,000 with his regular bite. I'm have to mess around with these guys. There we go. C. C's grab, no X. So this guy's pretty cool. I don't even know what. I have to see what level he was. That's his land mechanic. Okay. What level are you, buddy? 750. Okay, so he's pretty high. Pretty high. It's pretty nice though. Pretty nice. I wonder if you could put a saddle on it. So let's see what else we have that we can bring in. Oh, here's a lighting one. So let's look at this one. Are all the Apex that red color? It might be. I was wondering if there were going to be different colors or look differently. This guy's only at 210, but speed's pretty good. Does not maneuver well. Cannot fly backwards. What's his so he's at 8,000 right now. These Apex guys are pretty strong. 210 doing 9,000, almost 9,000 damage. And that's the lightning one. Yeah. So he probably has the same, pickup and no X. So flight in air is not bad. He can turn around pretty well. It's just, I guess, on the ground it's pretty poo. Let's go ahead and land him right here. Alright. And then we have one more real fast to bring in. I mean, I didn't bring everybody in. Keep doing that. 270 on the fire one. So makes me want to find a high level one of these guys. Like that 750 that we have. So 8,000 also. Alright. What was the number on 195? So that's not too crazy good on the fire, but not bad for the bite. Now, these are all level 200s. Add them to the dragon collection. We're gonna have to definitely expand and start creating Dino storage. We'll probably wind up having to take over this whole. Ugh, a little wonky on the ground. So yeah, Boomin had one of these. I want to say he had a fire one, and I want to say it was pretty high level, like 600-700, and he lost it, but because his base got attacked and he wasn't paying attention. Not bad for 750 though. 300,000 health to start off with. So that's a female. That one's a male. What about you? That one's a female. So not bad. These guys are cool looking, but I love the way the wings look with the red and the black, and just in general. See, the male doesn't put anything special on him. We need to see if this unicorn flies real quick. That's what we need to see. So we got the fabled Equus, the demonic, and the fabled unicorn. Let's make saddles for those guys. I want to see how those guys perform. I also made this guy, Eternal Boss Summoner. Made 2 of them because there are some of the matrices that when you summon or use them or make them on this thing right here, it automatically summons a boss. So, and that's what this is right here. Is warning, any matrix will spawn the boss at this location. So, but I wanted one inside the base just so that we know what we would need in order to make it. So, like, you could kind of gather our ingredients ahead of time, make sure we had everything ready to go. Then we would go out to where we're going to spawn these guys in, and then spawn them in there. Now, there are also consumables like vanilla embosses that I'm sure we can make here actually, and then when we consume them, it'll summon it in. But we'd be able to make these here. But most of these other guys, which is the next thing we're going to get into, we got to summon this guy, evolutionary compy. If you ever play with ACA, it's going to probably follow the same thing that does. This guy apparently is just a preview and has not been fully added in yet, so it's going to be in the future. The Bionic Giga. And then they have the things like the Dark Star. So apparently you can use the evolutionary compy and evolve it and eventually get a Dark Star from what I have read. So let's see, we need saddles and we need the Equus. Let's just go ahead and type in Equus. EQU. So we need metal, fiber, wood. Metal, fiber, wood, metal, fiber, wood. So we got plenty of hide. So metal, fiber, and wood is a thing. Let's actually, this guy's pretty empty. I emptied this guy out when I was moving all the stuff around for that table that I had to reset. So pull that. Let's grab some wood. Let's go ahead and pull that because we haven't been using that at all. And then we need metal ingots. And upgrade station, we'll leave that there. Yeah, we could pull this too because we haven't been using the furniture and the core at the moment. So I thought I grabbed fiber. Did I not grab fiber? Let's grab fiber. I thought I did. Maybe I did not. Upgrade station. Yeah, full. Done. Gimme. And we're fat. Alright. Let's put half of that in there. Still fat? Well, crap. Let's do it the old way. Throw it over here. Pick you up. And then there. Alright, so metal, fiber, and wood. Did we not grab? I guess I was too heavy to grab all the fiber. Now we're good. And Equus. So we need, I don't know, demonic, yes, fabled, and then we need a unicorn, uni. We don't need a saddle? Or maybe we can use the Equus saddle? We'll test it out. EQU. Alright, and let's see. Alpha Equus? I think we have one of those already. The Alpha Equus is, I think that's actually on the platform on top. Let's see. Let's go to Unicorn. Let's see if this can be used on any of these. Oh no, we can ride it without it. Okay. Alright, so can we fly? Yeah, see, we can fly, I think. Yeah, we're flying. Alright. He's kind of slow, but what level is this guy? Oh, he's level 90. Alright, that's kind of cool. Run through the air. Let's see if we can get some damage. And then you press spacebar and he should land. Okay. Wow, a level 90 unicorn does 1,000 damage. Okay. What about his right click? Let's see what that does. Oh, it's his kick. Holy crap. It's 5,800. Does he have a C? That just looks cool. That's just him doing that. No X. Okay. I like this guy. Oh, wait. There we go. His flight mechanics are a little wonky. You gotta get used to it, but it's hard to see if he took off when you hit the spacebar, but alright. So that was cool. 6,000. Can you put a saddle on these guys? He's still walking. No. 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 Okay, no saddle. How much health did he have? 32,000 for a 90. 52,000 carry weight? Oh my god. This guy's gonna be kind of cool to play around with. Alright, land. Thank you. Stay there. Alright. Hey, that guy's gonna be cool to play around with. Apparently you can ride this guy too without a saddle. But we did make a saddle, didn't we? Fabled, Alpha, Demonic. Yes. That looks cool. Okay, he just jumps. So he can't fly. Alright, cool. What level is he? He's a 210. Alright. Let's see what his starting out is. No. No way. He just did 13,000 with a bite. Alright. Kick. 38,000 with a kick. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really need to find a high level one of these guys here, because this is insane. That's insane. And again, no X. Ooh. What are you, buddy? Just an Eternal? No, you're an Alpha, Baryonyx. Kill him! Okay. I wonder what these guys eat. But they're not harvesting. He doesn't harvest. So he runs pretty fast on the ground. Wow. Okay. Alright, these guys are amazing. Alright, we're gonna look at one more of these Equesters real quick. The Fabled. I wanna see that one was pretty high, 400, yeah. Wait, yeah, again, ride without a saddle. Fable. Just bite you real quick. So 1,800. Still good, but that demonic did just crush things. Had a sneeze. I'm trying not to sneeze. Let's try his kick. 23. See, this is a little bit more balanced, I think. Of course, it does the Topar thing and all. So, oh, the demonic one is just crazy, though. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and see what other dinos we can look at real quick. We didn't test out the power of the this guy, the buffoon. Oh, he needs so much speed. What level is this guy? He can harvest at least. What level are you, buddy? Oh, he's 150. Okay. Come here. There's a trike over here. How much health we got? Oh, he's got a lot of health. 211,000. This could be something interesting to see. High health usually means decent damage. So 5,000, and then we already know that the right click does the throw. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. And again, no C and no X. So 5,000 starting off for this guy at a low level. Okay. We need to find some high levels of these guys. I wish I could get more stuff spawning in. I mean, we see apexes, we see the alphas from the mod. You know, we see some fableds, just not a lot of fableds. And I haven't really seen many demonics, unfortunately. Ovis. Oh, and that boar. I gotta try those. I gotta try those before I wrap this up. Just cause that 900 Daedon and that Ovis got me that the demonic Equus is what's got me curious about those guys. Let's see. Nope. Demonic, there we go. Daedon saddle. And then we need the Ovis. Let's demonic Ovis. If that's how you pronounce it. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not sure though. Transfer and transfer. Alrighty. Let's see. Should be you. Yes. He moves kind of cool. Alright. And then nope, that's the Alpha Equus. There we go. Right there. He moves. Oh my goodness, he moves good. Okay. Let's grab you on our shoulder. He's only on 120, so I'm not expecting a ton out of this guy, but that 200 Equus did a lot. All right, and this guy here. This one's awesome. And left click. 24,000. That's amazing. So he can harvest too. Does he have a right click? It's consuming extra food to heal your allies. Okay. Maybe a right click is to queue that up. I don't know. No C, no X. So he's just doing 24,000 on a bite. That's it. Just 24,000. That's awesome. All right, let's put that guy there. Did we do that? I don't think we did the backpack on this guy yet. Do that and pick you up. And let's hop on you. Ah, tree. This guy's fast. Alright. Let's see. Oh, 13,000. Wow. 13,000 on a left click. Okay. Right. Ooh, what the heck was that? 56,000? It was like a super punch or something. He can harvest too. What the heck? Let's look at that. What about C? Does he have a C? No C or X. Okay. Poop or something? Yeah. Okay. Look at this again. Here we go. And bam! Wow. The right click doesn't seem to do it all the time. There he goes. Explosion. Can you do it again? He's not doing it right now. He could do his regular one. Let's explode on something. I want to see what that looks like. Do that camera right there. And oh my goodness, that's awesome. That is awesome. He just like a little explosion underneath him. Alright, and that's cool. And he's low level. He's only 56,000. He's only 120. Oh my goodness. I mean, maybe that's why it's hard for these guys to be found, is because they do a ton of damage, considering. Oh man. That pig, that 900 Daedon, oh my goodness, he's gonna do. He's doing 24 now. If he scales, most things that do like 24,000, he's gonna be doing close to 100 something, 180, 190,000. That's insane. No, look at you all glitchy. Alright. That's awesome. These guys are awesome. These guys are fun to play with. So, yeah, if you wanna be cheaty, go ahead and take advantage of it now. While the mod author has it in, I don't guarantee that's going to be in there long, but these guys are cool. Look at that. That's a screenshot for you right there. Look at that right there. That's Maryland. Look at that. God, he's huge. Let's do a reference real quick. Here's the apex. Okay, that's the apex going up to a shoulder blade, and then he's definitely bigger. I'm going up to his elbow now. Oh, that is big time difference. Let me see if I can should be able to pick this guy up. No, I never did do that. I just want to see how he is right next to each other. Over here, throw you. Look at you. Alright, there's a difference. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. And then if you had a regular size one, I'm sure it's even smaller. So, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. These guys are cool. That was some of the new updates that's been happening with the mods. Yeah, definitely some cool stuff. Yeah, definitely a screenshot. Definitely some cool stuff going on though. Some new changes, some good changes. Also, it looks like the mod author was pretty nice to do some of this stuff here with the Primal Fear, being that he knew that they wound up messing up a lot of dinos that were tamed already by guys, being that he did some stat changes. So, but yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Feel free to share the video as you see fit. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.